at some point.
Okay, so Sarah, you are presenting the slideshow.
Well, not really presenting, I just threw it together, but...
Okay, and it's of all of the Agua Dulce Women's Club.
Yeah, so this is scrapbooks from the Agua Dulce Women's Club from the 1960s, 70s, and 80s.
My name is Lucy Mazzaro. I'm going to be your MC today.
Agua Dulce fair and parade stuff,
if I
businesses, and luau's, and Western nights.
I'm asking for forgiveness up front.
Thank you for doing that.
The person that I'm so excited to introduce, everybody knows her. She's been a cheerleader for the Women's Club. She's been a tremendous leader, and she has been our president for the past 2 years, Amanda Buchan.
Thank you, Lucy. Well, I just want to say, I know there were a ton of women that were working on this, but Nicole Frank, she took this on as a chair, first event she has been the chair for, and can we have a round of applause, because this is beautiful. Now I know she's had a lot of little elves helping her, but I'll leave that to her later to introduce everybody. And I want to thank everybody for coming out. This is by far our biggest parade of tables yet. I think we have over 300 people in attendance, which is amazing. I just can't imagine that 28 years ago, when they had the first parade of tables at the Women's Club, at our little bitty Women's Club, I think there were about 12 or 15 tables. I don't think anybody ever thought that 2.5 decades later, here we would be at the air park, and thank you so much to the Spears for allowing us to have our event here the last couple of years. Who would have imagined that it would still continue on? And to know that the funds raised from this event every year have gone right back into the community and have funded so many scholarships and community events and classroom items. Give yourselves a round of applause, because this is an awesome thing that everybody comes out for every year. So I would like to introduce it this time. We're going to get started. We have our 4-H that's going to be doing our flag salute. So if everyone could direct their attention to, I imagine they're coming over through the door over there. There you go. I think, is that Mary Johnson waving her hands in the air like she just don't care? All right then. If everybody could stand for our flag, please.
Gentlemen, please remove your hats. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well done. Well done, you guys. Thank you, Amanda. I really appreciate that. So if you'll have a seat, we're going to ask up a very dear and respected member of the community to give our invocation. Dr. Florcita Alvarez Galiisian, please come forward. Thanks, you guys. You're amazing.
Let me start with the Parade of Tables 2016. An invitation to fellowship, to altruism, and to goodwill. Thank you to the members of the Agua Dulce Women's Club Committee for asking me to do the invocation. It is truly an honor. Last night, I was preparing the invocation, or I was starting to prepare the invocation, and I realized I should not have waited until last night. My husband kept saying, quit doing the labels and things for the table and go prepare for the invocation, and I kept saying, yes, I will, I will, I will. So then I got sleepy and I went to bed. And I woke up this morning thinking, I hope that I have planned it in my head as I do many talks so that I can give some type of a very beautiful invocation for the beautiful people that are all here. I've heard many invocations in the past, but giving one is a different thing. So I did what I normally do. I started reading, and it was very interesting. Of course, I got sidetracked, but I kept reading on to invoke, an invocation which is more in a setting of a religious setting, an invocation which is for a town council, an invocation for such and such. And then I really panicked and I said, what will I say? To invoke is to call upon earnestly. So an invocation in the context of prayer is a serious, intentional calling upon God. And because I like to be all-inclusive to different religions and all people, I ask that God guide us in the following things that I want to talk about today. Number 1, thankfulness. Number 2, goodness. Number 3, respect for others. Number 4, unity. So number 1, thankfulness. I and many of you are thanking the wonderful members of the Agua Dulce Women's Club for all the work that it takes to have a beautiful project like this come to fruition. Thank you for the family members and the friends of the Agua Dulce's Women's Club members. Thank you for everyone who has worked so hard to create a beautiful, warm event. And thank you to our caterers, thank you to our servers. And I want to really thank my husband, who has been through thick and thin many parade of tables with me when I am saying, can't you get those labels done faster? Did you get the numbers right? Do we have everything done? And yet, guess what? I call it my table, not his table. And at this time, I really want to thank Susan, my co-hostess, who has done a parade of tables with me now for many, many years. Susan, please give a wave right there by table 8. Susan Perry. And Susan and Tom, her husband. Tom has helped us many, many times for the parade of tables to create, again, beautiful tables. We come up with the idea, and then unfortunately the night before the parade of tables we're saying, oh, like last night, our table is the Roaring 20s. We didn't print the Roaring 20s Art Deco logos. We didn't print the things that we wanted. What do? So we started improvising quickly. The next one, so that was thankfulness. The next one, number 2, is goodness. I think we should wake up every day thinking, what good can I do for someone else? What good can I do for my community? Number 3 is respect, and that's respect for others. We always say, oh yes, we should have that. Well, it starts here. We want respect, but we should respect others. And I'm going to diverge a little here, but social media is an incredible, beautiful thing, and yet I think sometimes we talk there and say things that we wouldn't say person to person. So when we think about somebody puts a beautiful quote, a loving quote on Facebook or whatever, and then the next day says, look at this, he or she lied. Well, we know that that is going to invoke negativism. So I feel like we have to all think about yourself, be responsible for yourself and your own actions. Are you doing what you should be doing? So to review, thankfulness. Number 2, goodness. Number 3, respect for others. Number 4, unity. Let's help unite. Let's truly do this. Let it show in your daily actions and activities. Let's not let it just be words. I pause and I ask each one of you to stop and ask yourself, am I really thinking about these words? Am I really thinking about these words? Am I really thinking about these words? I repeated it 3 times, not just because I had a little stroke, but because when I teach in my field, I repeat a lot so that people can really learn it and think about it. And repetition helps us learn. So let's every day think, am I really thinking about these words and phrases? Thankfulness, goodness, respect for others, and unity. When I was reading last night, I also read, an invocation should not last more than 1 to 2 minutes. And I thought, oh my, somebody better time me. But no, I wanted to be short because we have a beautiful event that we all have to partake of. And let me close with a short prayer. Lord, guide my heart with love. Guide my mind with truth. Guide my actions with faith. Guide my soul with hope. I trust in you. Amen. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Florcita. That was a truly beautiful and inspiring invocation. So the next young lady that I want to bring forward, she's already been mentioned, but this is a young woman who is just as beautiful inside as she is outside. And she's also one of the busiest people I could possibly imagine. She just got engaged. She's helping her brother plan his wedding. She works full-time for the family business. And she just bought a house and she's remodeling it. So Nicole Frank took on Parade of Tables. Please come tell us about it.
Hello everyone, my name is Nicole Frank. Okay, so thank you everyone coming. This is the 23rd annual Parade of Tables event. It's crazy how everything has come together. We are now at 30 tables, so it's pretty awesome to see everyone here. I also wanted to thank Connie and Wayne Spears because they gave us this wonderful hangar that we get to put this event in order to fit everyone in here. So if we can give them a round of applause. And I wouldn't have been able to do this alone, so I really have to thank my committee. My mom, of course, Lee Sola, Lee Jennings, Mary Johnson. Can everyone stand up? Sorry. Okay. So we got Lee Jennings, Mary Johnson, Pam Bard, Lucy Matsumoto, Julie White, Ramona Hall, Lorene Congiano, Deb Murphy, Julianne Fearhelm, Sarah Brewer, and of course the decorating committee that also helped bring this beautiful place together. Yes. So give everyone a round of applause for helping me make this happen. Not only do I have this awesome committee that helped me bring this together, I also had 2 awesome future sister-in-laws that'll now be in my life, Kaylee and Mindy, that helped me bring this whole thing together and print everything out and decorate the table. So I just want to give them a round of applause. So I want everyone to have an amazing time tonight. We have the raffle items, the auction items. We have a lot going on tonight, or today, not tonight. So please, everyone, just have an amazing time and enjoy yourselves.
I'm just more comfortable walking around. So thank you, Nicole, that was amazing. Now looking around this room today, I mean, I was here the last 2 years and the amount of growth that has taken place is extraordinary. We are 30 tables strong today. And the most amazing part about it is we've got a bunch of new hosts and hostesses that stepped up. And this year we have 2 gentlemen. We have our first 2 gentlemen hosted tables. So if you are excited, so if you're a first-time host or hostess, if this is your first year, please stand. Please stand and do the Queen Elizabeth. Wonderful. Thank you, so stay standing. Okay, now, the hostesses for this year who have so generously and graciously hosted in the past, would you please stand and do the Queen Elizabeth? Let everybody see who you are. Because you guys really make this so special and so amazing, and obviously from looking around the room, everybody's put their heart and soul into it, so thank you all. Thank you so much to the Agua Dulce Women's Club Board. Now I would like to ask one of our favorite people in the community to step forward and do some youth thank yous. Miss Mary Johnson, please come up.
Okay, everybody, I just want to acknowledge our youth groups that are here helping us out. I know we've got the 4-H who presented the flag. 4-H guys, I see you back there. Also, they will be auctioning off a coveted laying egg chicken, 2 chickens. So those are going to be prized auction items coming up. We've also got some Girl Scouts here. I know we've got Sean Brown from the Boy Scouts. Sean, there he is, helping out with serving. We've got a lot of the Vasquez High School myriad of service groups. We've got the ASB, the Key Club, the Vasquez Catering, we've got them all. So a big round of applause to all of our youth groups who are helping us out today. Okay, the other thing I'd like to do now is to acknowledge a couple of our officials that we've got here. We have from our school district, we have School Board President Mark DeStasso, if he could stand. Thank you, Mark. And from 5th District Supervisor Antonovich, soon to be Supervisor Barger, we have 5th District Deputy Rosalind Wayman. Thank you all for coming, and we'll take it back to Lucy.
Thank you so much, Miss Mary Johnson. And you know what, guys? It's so important, the youth leadership in our community. It's strong and it's vibrant, and they're all here. So hooray for the youth group. Next, we particularly left out one sparkling group of our youth, because we want to ask Karrie if she'd like to come up and talk about the Queens. And where's Karrie? Maybe I can go to Karrie.
Good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to the parade tables. My name is Karrie DeMott. I'm the director of the Agua Dulce Royal Court, the community queens that are in Agua Dulce. We have them here, we have them in Acton, all throughout the Antelope Valley. Our queens today have done a beautiful table. Thank you, Christine Johnson and Celeste, Christine Bowerly, and myself. We did a royal masquerade. But the Agua Dulce Royal Court, they're not just pretty girls with pretty crowns and sashes. These girls work hard. Every event that the Women's Club has, they're here. They do whatever the ladies want them to do, whether it be smiling at you and trying to sell you raffle tickets 3 or 4 times in a row. Just nod at them and say it's okay. They don't remember faces. You remember them more than they remember you. These girls learn how to volunteer in their community. They learn how to put a love for Agua Dulce first, because each one of them lives here. They're blessed to live here and they know it. And so we just show the girls what it's like to give to their community, to their neighbors, so that their hometown is something that they'll always want to come back home to. So Thank you. I didn't know I was going to speak, so I don't have a speech ready. But enjoy your afternoon, enjoy your lunch, and Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much, Carrie, and thank you to the Queens. Now, while you start to enjoy this wonderful meal that the ladies in the back have prepared for us, I want to talk to you about the mission for today and the goals for today. As you know, we're in the process of launching a brand new Agua Dulce Women's Clubhouse, which for the past 70 years has really acted also as, a de facto community center for Agua Dulce. And so the committee, in thinking about the event today, really wanted to put a lot of time and effort and thought into just putting money into the launch fund. And so this is where the fun starts. The goal for fundraising for today is $31,000, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we have so many exciting auction items. We have so many beautiful raffle baskets. And that's why now I'm going to ask Pam Baird to go lock the hangar door. Just kidding. No, we'll leave the hangar door open. But so that's what the event is really about today. And I know that this couple has been mentioned already because by opening up the hangar for the last 3 years for this event has really allowed this event to grow into such a way that people from all over the community come together to celebrate, which is amazing. And this is a very Agua Dulcean event. It's very Agua Dulce specific. And because of their generosity, it's allowed us to grow to have over 320 people in the room today. But in order for them to do this event, they have to move all of their airplanes and all of their equipment out of this hangar to make it available. So we want to thank them again so much for that. But I have a big surprise. This couple yesterday gave us a check to launch our event today that's for almost a third of the amount of money we want to raise. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Wayne and Connie Spears. Okay, how about if we take a break from listening to me for just a minute? We'll put some music on, enjoy your salads, and I'll be back. But remember, first round of raffle is closing in now about 9 minutes. First 10 baskets.
Yeah. In fact, I heard some people, they tried to get tickets and they couldn't.
So what's going to happen now? It'll become more exclusive.
Well, they'll open that door and put a tent.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
I don't know.
Who knows? But they can
Oh, yeah. Oh, are you kidding? And it's so festive.
Yeah. And you know what? Someday when I retire, which is coming up.
Are you serious?
Well, no. I'm going to be there for a while longer, but I mean hire me to help me.
There you go. I think that's it right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, good. I'll be more involved.
Have a wonderful Christmas season.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thank you. Okay, so this is an international theme. And Ramona, tell me about your table.
Okay. We were inspired after the election to think about how wonderful it would be to do a table that celebrates America as a melting pot. People from all over the world coming here and becoming part of the whole, and that's represented by the Statue of Liberty. And then you can see there's the different plaques that show different countries on each side, sort of to represent all the different populations that come here.
Absolutely. I think it's brilliant.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Lovely. Hey, you gave the invocation, and you have one last thing to say.
And I have one last thing I would like to add. My first parade of tables was in 2009 after I had just joined the club. Just met beautiful women there. Friends that will always be friends in life. And the first parade of tables, I had my husband and my nephew go. I did not know that it was usually women. My husband turned around gently and said, "Hey baby, we're the only guys here." And now, 2016, we have men's tables.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Thank you.
It can only get better.
Yes.
And this is the most tables we've ever had. 30 tables this year. So.
Yes. 30 full tables, yes.
Yeah, that's right. It was 25 last year.
Yeah.
And our late guest, who I'm going to point out, my brother-in-law, Sibu, a beautiful man who I've known and had as a brother for years, his daughter Laura, who is like our daughter too. Thank you so much.
Okay, this is one of my favorite tables always. But that's the truth. And look at how elegant. And I'm going to get a group photo of it. Okay.
08 5 6 5. 108 5 6 5.
Christina. Hello. A spectacular luncheon. Thank you. This is Christina's creation. And she catered the entire luncheon. And it is spectacular. It's fresh. And she's got a great crew here. Okay, so these little piggies are going to be in the live auction along with these two hens. Oh, but these piggies are really something. Okay, now what are their names?
So that's Guinevere, and that's
Okay, Guinevere, and what's the other one?
Hanalai.
Canawai?
Hanalai.
Oh, Hanalai. I think he's sleeping. But take a look at Guinevere. Look at.
She runs around.
She does?
She can scream around.
Oh boy. How do you know these piggies?
They're my grandma's.
They're your grandma's. Do you have one at home? Okay, but you sure know a lot about them. Look at that little piggy. Do you think that she knows she's going to get a new home?
I don't know. I think she probably wants them.
Okay. Thank you for telling me. What's your name?
Mallory.
Mallory. You have a wonderful day. And look at these two hens. One of the 4-H'ers. This is, what's your name?
Rebecca.
Rebecca, what's your last name?
Casperson.
Casperson. I am so impressed with your cap. Look at all of the awards, the pins. Okay, now you have 2 hens here. What about the little piggies? Are they yours also?
No.
Okay, so tell me about these 2 hens.
So they're
they're supposed to lay colored eggs, but yeah, we're not exactly sure if they do, but they're like about almost a year, so they're and about when they're supposed to lay pretty good, and so
Okay.
they should lay quite a few eggs.
Okay, so they're going to be in the live auction.
Yeah.
Okay. Will they be auctioned individually or both together?
I think both together.
Oh, I think that's good. Aren't they beautiful? What kind of a hen is it?
I think it's Americana.
Americana. Okay. Great. Thank you very much. You take care. Hey, the 4-H is doing a great job.